Oh boy, let's get the feasting. Yeah.
Jesus. Cool. Do you guys want to fashion a fire and stuff?
Sure.
We use the ship.
Terpstarian you've made loads of fires out in the wilderness before.
I could do that. Easy.
You set up and Blood Eagle. Oh, this stuff is kind of a bit gamey, but if you like that, it's nice.
I mean, we're starving.
I think I ate a bit of myself.
Yeah, your face is. Oh, no. There is more flesh than skin showing at the moment. It is.
I pull out of my costume.
The doctor do
bag
anything?
A mask.
A Guido.
A Rhodian mask.
Ronald Reagan's face.
Ronald Rhodian.
Would you like this? Would you like this to cover up your shame?
I'm good. Let's get some health. Gruff, can you give me a bit of a patch up? In a bad way.
Yeah, I'm fucked up. I mean, I look at your fight. Yeah, you're fucked up. But Jesus Christ! All right, I'll give you a stim pack and a little fucking once over.
Me once over.
Go for it. You heal 10 total. Anyone else need any fucking? I'm gonna patch myself up. Oh fuck. Oh no! I'm gonna use Natural Doctor. Once per session, reroll any medicine check.
Ooh, nice.
Go around 2 on myself. Bit high. Yeah, I'm still a bit high. Nice.
Wow, big heals, Barry.
Very nuts.
Put some proper rest in. This is nourishing stuff. This Blood Eagle delicacy.
Do you think?
I throw the buffing arm on there as well.
Do you think Starfucker
Heard that mine explosion?
Yeah.
Very likely. I don't think he's going to come back this way. But maybe he thought it was the engines. Maybe he thought it was the engines just blowing out or something in the gas tank. I don't think he's coming back.
Okay.
We'll I'll keep a watch anyway. I'll keep first watch. Let's get some rest. Something else.
Worried about.
Come scavenging.
Still that beast that killed Paul. Be careful. I'm not sure how happy I feel sleeping amongst what we've basically done is chum the waters.
Chum the waters.
Wow.
Is that like the fucking wildlife term? You fucking Jaws did.
Yeah, we Jaws did.
Oh man, black like a doll's eyes. Okay.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh my god. Fuck. Right, just whatever your next fucking roll is, you get a blue dice. I don't give a shit.
That was really good.
That was like the best one. That was like the best joke all of today. It was so fucking good. Gotta need a bigger boat then. Oh, fuck it up.
We don't have a boat in at the moment.
Oh, shit the bed.
We've got an arm.
Alright, Tom.
Okay, sun sets and the jungle, if anything, comes more alive now. The noises are fantastic. It's so...
You say that, you try sleeping with a huge, massive erection. His voice is taunting me.
So, what would you guys like to do?
There's a lot of things I'd like to do. Sadly, we've got to stay on the task at hand.
Well, you're welcome to make a horrible xenology roll to see if you can find some company for yourself for the night.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. So my xenology is 2 yellows and a green.
Daddy's going horrid.
What am I up against?
This will be
The night is
just
young.
an average roll.
So am I. It's
oh dear.
a fail.
It's a horrid
threat.
So you guys, you're trying to get some rest. It's still definitely nighttime, and then you hear the screams of Terpstarian zooming back into the camp, followed by a gigantic swarm of horrible stinging bloodflies.
Oh no.
There are hundreds and hundreds of these things. They are a bit like kind of black and white wasps that are about 2 inches long that suck people's blood. And he must have tried to have his way with quite a provocative looking nest.
Well, you know, the idea is in the nest, all of the suction combined.
We don't need to know.
Sorry, anyway. Ah! Shit. How are we going to get rid of all of these? What do people have?
Do we have a gigantic fly swatter?
No. But what we do have is a hut.
What?
I don't know, can you swap
Can I
them?
eat them
Can
or
you-
something?
Oh yeah, I'll just go
Big. Yeah, can
I
you
don't,
look? Yeah.
I don't think they're tongues. That's Gungans that have.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Hunts have just got like just a big.
Why didn't you make
regular
a
tongue.
Gungan?
They eat those frogs and stuff, don't they?
Yeah, okay, right.
They just like just put them in their mouth. So all of you are now getting stung.
I'm getting stung
by flies.
repeatedly.
Everyone can take a point of damage from.
Do we soak any of that, or we don't know?
No, this is just like kind of
You
going
and your
straight through.
sexy ways.
I'm sorry, okay? Yes.
They are buzzing all around the camp.
Probably those death sticks.
Can I pick up some fire and try and like wave them off like a...
Yeah, that kind of works. You can kind of keep them away from yourself
Get back.
with
It's my death stick.
with fire. Also, you notice they do not like the smell of death sticks.
I'm like trying. I'm handing out death sticks now. I'm like,
do like
I
that.
haven't. It's not on the tab. Just get smoking. Don't like it.
I've only recently tried to quit, you see.
I'm
he's
gonna
no
rip
quitting,
like
mate.
a gigantic cloud and blow it at the flies then.
Of death stick.
I'm a huge guy, so I can do that, right?
How many are you railing up? 1, 2, 3.
Just give me like 10. I
Okay.
got a big mouth. I'll
10.
have them all in there. And all
Yeah, but
that.
that is gonna actually have to go on the tab. That's quite. That's quite.
Blowing
You're
out.
fucking really blowing out.
So the smoke from the death sticks, like you can see some of the flies drop and are just twitching on the ground, and the rest start to just leave, just disperse around you. The angry buzzing and noises.
Okay, I want to stomp on the ones that are on the ground. I don't want to leave anything to chance.
Okay.
There you go.
You smush them all. You guys are all now happily death sticked up.
Oh, shit.
Really
I
tripping balls.
hotbox the whole ship.
Don't count.
And night fully descends.
Fade to black.
Oh, good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. How you doing, everyone? Feeling good today?
Great.
Well,
day.
I thought
It's
we were
no,
doing
it's
the
not.
whole
It's the
same
same
day.
day.
I wore the same T-shirt and it stinks. And apparently that's not what we're doing.
Well, that's just normal terms every day.
I'm very cleanly.
That's a good joke.
I'm known as a man who washes a lot.
So let's get on with the adventure. I'm raring to go. You know,
too.
we've been camping. What do you mean, you two
Well, yeah.
sarcastically?
Well, it's just that once we finish, I can go.
I'm really looking forward to getting over this, so it could be over, Tom.
So, you're currently camped out. You're on Vorlock 9, and you made a little base of operations around Derek Starfucker's spaceship.
Yeah.
His crashed spaceship. You've been kind of going through his supplies, and you've been eating a whole load of deliciously blown up blood eagle. And like these things are big birds, so you guys have just eaten your fill. I hope you like blood eagle because there is so much.
Crunchy fried bloody good.
Hey, was this what Zinzin was eating? Is this...
Yeah, it's on the hyper chicken.
It's on the hyper chicken.
That's what hyper chicken is.
Yeah, oh no way, bloody good. And someone has so many of them here now, it just makes sense.
So yeah, you guys have had like a relatively uneventful night. At one point, you woke up hearing kind of like rustling and noises in the trees up above you, but
It was just Peabody here.
it was just
Never be too sure about your environment, good friend. Sometimes you have to explore yourself.
Oh God.
I do like to explore myself.
leading from your camp are two sets of tracks. One is the tracks that you kind of came in on, and the others are the ones going through like now quite a relatively large crater that has a lot of feathers and stuff around it. Well, you know, that's where Derek Starfucker and his crew left. The last bit of information you had was from Pod, who pointed off into the distance
Gotta rest his soul.
Yeah. It's a trap.
after you
Trying to lead us into a trap.
after you sacrificed him for some information.
Well, we assume he's dead.
I like to imagine chat right now is just filled with Fs. Just Fs, just lots of Fs.
Pod is dead.
So we slept soundly.
Yeah.
And filled out, nourished ourselves.
Did I get any HP back
Yeah,
from
you
my,
get HP back for
my
resting?
You
sleep?
don't normally get HP back. You normally get strain back.
Yeah, so you're kind
another
of like well rested.
But yeah, we're in decent shape anyway, I think.
Well, what's strain do?
strange, like your mental.
Right.
And like fatigue and being tired and stuff.
Yeah.
But,
Oh wow. I'm a powerhouse. I got 14.
I got
you're-
16, you see.
Oh shit.
You build up some resistance.
The things you've seen.
I've seen some shit out here in the jungle.
It's like mace no longer affects me.
Builds up a tolerance. I've been maced so many times.
So many times. I also am no longer affected by several forms of venom from exotic snakes. So, there you go. Or eels. Anything phallic.
Oh.
giant worms, those
Giant
two,
worms,
yes.
earthworms, Jim, just a guy.
Okay.
All these things.
Let's get packed up, everybody. Let's
Sea
make camp.
cucumbers.
Let's break camp, and let's go. Which way shall we go?
Yeah, which way are we going, everybody?
I
We're going
assume,
to
are we not
the
going to
town?
follow Starfucker?
Why would we do that? He doesn't know where he's.
Well, we thought didn't have a load of people with them.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yes, we're not going to do that.
And we're not.
So
We nearly died to an eagle.
So Pod said which way? Pod said about there being a town or a clearing.
It was that way.
He said that way. Obviously, we
Is
could
that the
see.
same way that Derek went?
Sure. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I would like to rummage around for supplies before we leave.
Okay, so rummaging through like the crates and stuff, you find that there is kind of like some military ration type things. There's a bunch of kind of like tools and repair gear. There's some just like raw materials that clearly these guys are used to like patching their ship up on the fly, but this ship is so destroyed, like there's no way this is going to get patched
Right,
up. Like this
okay.
ship is never going to fly again.
So raw materials. Wait, are we taking this stuff with us? Let's take it with us.
Can
Raw
we?
Can we fashion
materials.
some kind of bag for
It's probably quite a large quantity. We're talking
big.
like dozens and
Bastille.
dozens of large crates.
Right, okay.
Yeah, just
So it might
Scratch the
be
raw materials.
might be large.
I don't want to take
just
that.
a big slab of concrete.
And
I got a couple of bags of cement here, guys. You never know, it might come in handy.
also, yeah, these aren't in kind of like storage devices like your.
Are there any costume pieces for my friend here? So you can augment
My
your...
bag is emptying out. I've used a lot of costumes.
Not Nabooian princesses.
give me like a average perception roll.
Here we go, 2 on 2.
Man, what if I find like a pilot
Just
uniform?
roll the dice.
That'd be
great. What if you
What if you found Starfuckers? You can have Starfuckers.
Oh no, you got an advantage.
No, there's nothing there.
No, failure and advantage. So
Damn.
Okay, you
find
dig around. There's actually like there's like a bag of old clothes.
Dirty
Okay.
jock
They're all
strap.
really stinky though. Like clearly they've been worn. They haven't been like put in the wash.
Yeah.
Uh,
All worn by toots.
I was told we weren't the same thing.
This T-shirt.
and there's kind of like a crate that does have some weapons in, like
Okay.
some guns, some
Guns?
like just sort of laser rifles and things. You'll
wants
notice
a-
that
who
a few of them are missing already.
Oh.
There aren't.
No.
And
Starfucker's taken some, which makes sense. They're his. It makes sense for him to have his own weapons.
True.
But we could take the rest.
Sure. Can we take the guns?
yeah, if each of you want to take a laser
Sure, it's
rifle.
a second.
How much damage does a gun do?
So the blaster rifle, damage 9.
Whoa!
big boy.
That's more than my brass knuckles.
Dice pool? Oh, it does comes from your agility, doesn't
Is
it?
it
It comes
heavy
from
or
your.
light?
It comes from heavy.
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
heavy.
I don't have that. I only have light.
That's well, you still use it. You use
Just your agility.
Where's that even?
I get 1.
You get one green.
So if you're not used to firing these guns,
You're holding this rifle like.
I'm not quite sure which end is the right end.
That's
It's more of an
what you-
intimidation thing for me now. I've got my, I've got my blowpipe, which I can use, but I can scare them off with the las rifle.
much scarier.
Yes, exactly. It's good. I like that. Starfucker doesn't know that I am completely incompetent, but we will see.
Okay, listen, I think this is a good idea. I heft the las rifle. Let's go hunting. Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
I slowly slither behind you and go. Oh, oh, oh.
Like holding a rifle to you.
Unknowing. Oh, oh, oh,
Do you have any like adventurous hats in your?
Let me check. Actually,
Are you still dressed as Nabooian
What kind of
princess?
hat are you after?
I'm pulling out an adventurous hat
Like
from my
an
compadre
expedition. I am looking for
Like an Indiana
Here. He wants an
yeah,
Indiana Jones hat.
basically.
No.
It looks like it's just the Naboo tiara for royalty. Would you like to?
Is that what expedition adventurers wear?
Okay.
On Naboo, yes.
I will wear one. I feel like I should fit the part. It doesn't protect my head from the sun very well.
No.
So do you guys remember how each of you are dressed right now?
I'm covered in piss.
So you're wearing
Still
a
covered in piss.
piss-stained
Naboo princess. I've got a non-piss soaked Naboo princess.
torn.
It's torn. It survived the
Yeah.
crash.
I'm wearing an orange and green jumpsuit, which
Okay.
is very ripped and covered in blood.
And a tiara.
And a tiara, yes.
You're dressed as a radio
I'm
operator.
playing
Oh yeah, World War II.
It's
Wow.
a weird fit.
Okay.
What a crew.
Right, so, Pal, you set off, you're heading west, and the early morning, the jungle is just alive. There is just noises and animals. It's going just absolutely crazy around here. It's really, really super
That's a
loud.
good sign.
So,
Probably sleeping, that big thing that ate hard.
Didn't it blow up?
No,
wasn't
the
it?
blood eagle blew up.
Oh.
We're unsure what the apex predator in this region is.
I
but-
figured it was just the big blood eagle, but
No,
maybe
I
not.
don't
Okay.
believe so. I don't believe so, because it was in the canopy, you see, swinging amongst the trees.
Oh, swinging.
So
yeah.
it may be some form of Tarzan, or play on the word Tarzan. Maybe a Hyperzan, or a Tar Hyperzan.
Right.
Yeah, we will see.
the Tar Hyperzan is a feared creature throughout many regions in the galaxy.
And I have fucked one, yes.
So who's leading the way on
Well,
this
obviously,
little adventure?
I have the
about your
higher survivability. So I've actually decided to lead on from this. Also, at this point, I've kind of bullshitted my way through the team where they think I know what I'm doing enough. And I
Okay.
think potentially even I believe.
Amiibo is actually an expert tracker. It decreased time to track a target by half.
Oh. So then I also, hearing this, think, well, I better let him make the mistakes rather than me. So I get distracted by a very curious snail, an arthropod.
Entirely fuckable.
It's the mucus, the membrane
It's
on
all
this.
1 foot. It's really soft.
What's curious about this creature is, even though it's slow, it knows it will still try to run away from me.
Well, we
Perfectly within my grasp at any point.
Can you make me just an average xenology roll, just to see if you recognize
for me,
this
certainly,
specific
yes,
breed of?
definitely. Well, my xenology is 2 yellows, please. Another yellow, please.
Oh, crikey.
There we go.
Oh, it's a success. Yes.
So I know that
Two
this
success,
is
one
a
threat.
poisonous snail, but
So-
sometimes when in Rome.
So you know that this is a Zalshara snail,
Oh, yes.
and
Of course it is.
that the effects of it can kind of like induce paranoia or panic as like a self-defense mechanism, but the mucus. But you also know that it's very supple and soft.
Yes.
Let's carry on with this walking.
These things are known. I pick up the snail carefully by its large shell, and I store it in my pouch for later use.
Okay, perfect.
Its mucus may come in handy. It's
So-
why I'm thinking of the team.
So yeah, feel free to add a Zalshara snail to your.
Zar-Shara
Oh my god.
snake.
Got a real bag of treats there. Look at all the stuff you got in there.
Well, I'm quite the collector, you
Damn.
see. You see, part of being an archaeologist and an
All right,
anthropologist.
let's get on with this.
Let's get on.
So can I get a survival roll for you guys, kind of like traveling along?
Yeah,
Well,
do we
what's that
each
based on?
want one, or shall I do one?
Whoever's kind of like at the head of the part, whoever's leading the way.
Okay, well, we'll let
It's
Lewis
me.
do this.
All right, amiibo.
Okay.
We got a success here.
Just a straight success.
Straight success.
Cool. Okay, you are like just plowing along through the jungle.
No
you,
leeches got bit me, no snakes biting on my dick.
No,
It's all
unfortunately
going
not.
well.
Sadly.
You managed to hear the buzzing of more blood flies in the distance. You know they often surround lagoons and pools, and you deftly skirt around them. You're climbing under logs, getting through the brush. You're taking like really solid routes through. You're making pretty good time right now, and you're traveling for maybe like an hour or two. You don't have any like massive adventures along the way. You're kind of just beelining through it, and you start coming across like an area where the trees and stuff start thinning out, and it seems to be getting less and less dense here. Can I get just like a lore roll, probably from Nature Guy?
Okay.
Nature boy!
My law is 2 yellows.
Ooh.
You want an average, yeah?
Yeah, actually, yeah, go for that.
And
Oh, I agree.
Whoa.
Oh, did it?
you did it. It's success.
That's a lot of successes.
With 2 advantage.
Okay, so going along through this area, as it's like thinning out, you think that the plants are not growing here properly, that they've been poisoned or are dying, or there's something that is like affecting them. Like the trees are kind of like warped and gnarled. They all look kind of younger. You'd guess that these probably haven't been around for more than like 20 years at best. But even then, the amount of growth in this area is not right. Like there is just not nearly enough plants growing.
It's strange. It's almost as if this area was eradicated 20 years ago. All this growth is new. Maybe we've happened across a crash site of 20 years ago that we're looking for.
Wait, when did the
I'm
thing go
guessing.
missing again? The ship?
20 years ago.
30 years ago, yeah.
That makes sense. No.
These young vines, they haven't known more than 20 springs.
How do you know that? How do you?
Well, I can see from the girth of the vine.
Oh, okay.
You can see these vines are no more than 20 years old.
Nice.
As this discussion's going on, someone give me a perception roll. Who's the most attentive
I
out
am
of you
not
guys?
perceptive.
I think I'm the perceptive boy.
Barry.
Yeah, just average. Average sounds fine.
That's good.
You got
Fail boot to advantage.
Okay, suddenly, springing up out of the bushes, a man appears, but not just a man; it's a robot. And
Not a man at all.
this robot, it's a man bot.
man bot.
A bot man.
That robot clearly has male genitalia.
He jumps out and he's pointing a gun
packing.
at you.
Okay, I drop my gun.
He's pointing his blaster rifle, and he says, "You partners, reach for the sky." He's wearing a big, like metal cowboy hat that, in large letters, says "Sheriff" across the front. It almost looks like it was scrawled by a child, and he's got like a mechanical mustache. And this guy looks really dinged up and bent and broken. He is.
I dropped my blaster rifle
drop
and I wave my hands. Hey, howdy, partners! Great to see someone. Oh man, quick, drop your rifles. Okay.